using the Jaclyn by Morphe palette, and honestly, I really enjoyed the outcome. It's a nice look you can wear out at night. Use a lot of drugstore products in this tutorial, so if you guys like this look, just keep on watching. So I'm going to be using my Morphe E27 brush and of course my Jaclyn palette. My transition shade, I will be using this one right here called Butter. We're going to basically be doing what you always do for transition shade, just build it up and blend it in as much as you can. I'm going to be going in with Creamsicle and I'm going to over top it for my transition shade color. So just go a little bit higher and it'll give it a different color effect. I like a yellow mustard color, so it kind of gives it like a halo effect because Butter is kind of a little bit peachy, orange, brown. We'll go in with Jace and I'm going to basically outline the cut where I want, so I'm going to do a whole circle. Hunts. I will be using my E13 brush. So I'm going to be going over top it and blending it out to make sure that you can't see the line that we just created, but it'll also blend it out so it won't be as harsh of a color. And you want to bring it all the way in and then all the way down. After that, we will be going back into Jace and overlining it and blending it out more so the bottom color can really stand out. Going back into our transition shade, we're just going to over top it and make sure everything is blended out. You will cut your crease all the way around, and I'm going to be using my Tarte Shape Tape. On my lid, I will be using this shade right here called Bean. Be careful not to go over top just because I did accidentally do that, and honestly, this is really blendable, so it goes everywhere. So I would be careful with that, just so you won't get it onto the top. After that, I will be going back in with Jace and overlining the top of where I cut the crease, just so the color can stand out a bit more. Going with my small Luxie 207 brush, I will be going over top it and blending everything out. Going in with the shade Roxanne, I will be putting that in the middle where I have put the other two shades, just so it could be a different effect, so I can just blend both of them seamlessly. Some wing liner and some false lashes. To prime my face, I will be using my Angel Veil by NYX. For foundation, I will be using the NYX Total Control Drops. You do have to shake up this product before. For my Tarte Shape Tape, but I bought this NYX concealer, the HD Studio Photogenic, and I've heard really good reviews on it. I've had it for a while and it's just been sitting in my makeup stuff, and honestly, like, I was like, you know what, I feel like I'm using so many NYX products today anyways, might as well just add on to it. So I'm gonna test this out. I haven't even tested out if the shade's mine, so if that doesn't work out, just bear with me. It's just makeup, it'll come off at the end of the day anyways, but I don't know how it's gonna work. Like, is it gonna be good? Like, the Tarte Shape Tape is so good. It's the only concealer that can ever like take out my dark circles. So honestly, let's see how this is to the test. This is update. It was so good. what it looks like. So let's see. Oh, this sponge is so tiny. It's so tiny compared to like the Tarte that's like a freaking jumbo. This looks like if I'm gonna put on lipstick. Okay. Mama needs more. I mean, it's not that bad. It looks a little orange. I did get this in the shade, it doesn't tell me. Oh, medium. I got it in the shade medium, which is the same shade I am in the Tarte. It looks a little bit more orange. Alright, so let's see how this blends out. Okay, I see you, NYX. This is honestly blending out so quickly. I don't like that it's oxidizing on my face. I can see that. But, kind of. It could just be because I got the wrong color, but it's kind of oxidizing really, really quickly. First impressions, honestly, it blended out a lot quicker than my Tarte Shape Tape. I usually have to move it so much more and it does dry a little bit more faster, but this one didn't dry as fast at all. It stayed creamy. It literally like blended into my skin so quickly. Like my dark circles, I can still kind of see them peeking through, but honestly, it's not that bad. I don't know how it wears for the rest of the day, but I'll let you guys know. So I will be baking with my RCMA powder. So for powder foundation, I will be using my Better Skin. If you guys have any good drugstore powder foundation, put it down in the comments below because I do want to try some new ones, but honestly, this is the only one that I've ever used that it does work really well, and the other ones just either leave me really, really cakey or I'll break out. So if you guys have any good ones, please leave it down below. Going with my Morphe M523 brush, I will be using this shade right here. I didn't even tell you what palette this was. This is the NYX Highlight and Contour palette. Going in with Morphe M527 brush, I will be using this shade right here. It's basically gonna bronze up my cheeks a little bit more. It'll mix the first shade we use and it'll combine it together so it can look really blended and not so harsh. Now that that's complete, I will be cutting my contour using the same translucent powder. I swear, sometimes I wish I liked the NYX translucent powder, but I just don't like it. There's too much of a white cast. I mean, not that I'm like taking photography all the time, but most of the time when I do go out, like there's always a picture taken. Like if you have a family like mine, it takes pictures for every single thing. So then like the last time I did use one, it literally looked like I had the biggest white cast ever. So I highly do not recommend the NYX translucent powder. Like, didn't work on me. Maybe if you like it, that's great, but not a fan. Alright, now waiting for that to bake, we will be jumping back into our eyes. I'll be applying some liner in the bottom in my waterline. So now that I have the bottom liner on, I will be going on in the bottom with Soda Pop so I can have like a smoky black effect underneath, and then I will be using the other colors we used on top in the bottom to wash it out. You're gonna want to try to get this as close as possible to your waterline so it can just smudge into your liner. After that, mixing the shade After that, mixing in the shade Jacks and Hunts together, I will be putting that on the bottom of my waterline as well. After that, you will be getting butter and creamsicle and doing the exact same thing, just so it can blend everything together and you can have the same transition shade in the bottom. Should be complete, so I'm just gonna dust out all the way. And with my e.l.f. brush, I will be using this shade right here that is the most lightest cool tone to contour my nose. mauve it out. Going back to my Morphe M527 brush and this shade right here, I will be contouring the sides of my face. Finished with that, I will be going with my Glow Kit and Oldie But a Goodie. I will be mixing in bubbly and dripping gold together. Man, why did I stop using this? Man, this is better than what I remembered. This is honestly the first highlight I ever bought, and honestly, I don't know why I love it a lot more now. Cause this does bring out all your imperfections on your face, to be honest, but I don't know if it's because I've been cleaning my face more. Shook. I will be going in with Posy K by Kylie. Honestly, these are my favorite matte lipsticks. Like, I have so many because they're honestly my favorite. They last so long on your lips and they're really comfortable to me. A lot of people don't like them, but I love them. For setting spray, I will be going in my NYX Matte Finish. And my bottom lashes, just because I've noticed that whenever I put on my setting spray afterwards, it usually leaves blackness in the bottom, and I guess it's because of the water getting it wet and it just like transfers it down. So now I like to do it afterwards. That's been happening to you. Hopefully this helps you out. And now we got that, I'm gonna be going in with this shade right here called okay. So side note, I low-key forgot that about my inner corners. I don't know why I forgot. But I will be going in with this shade Obsessed, and I'll be applying it all over my inner corners, and I will be wetting the brush. Alright, now the eye look is complete. Sorry about that. I mean, good that I remembered. Alright guys, so let's complete this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this cut crease I have created for you guys using the Jaclyn Hill by Morphe palette, and hopefully you guys do recreate it yourself. And you guys can please hit that like button and please subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.